Dear students, so welcome to today's Resonance e-learning department webinar program. Good morning all. My name is Vamsi Krishna, head of Resonance e-learning department. So today we will be having a very important session which can help the students to build the career in future, right? So whatever in whichever class the student is now, from 6th to 10th standard, for all these students this webinar will be very helpful, and you can contact me later on also after the webinar if any of concerns or any queries, doubts are there, right? So let us get into the program quickly. So today's is the webinar all about foundation program, right? Foundation program for the academic session 2026 to 27. And this webinar, as already I told you, it is for the students who are moving to 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th. That means we are providing the foundation program for the students who will be in the academic academic year of 6th to 10th standard. And this 5 years foundation program will be very important when the student is reaching to 11th and 12th standard, where they need to face the very important, very complex competitive exams, right, of our nation, right? So getting into the program, first, if we have thought about, right, or the children might have thought about this thing, and even parents also very frequently will be asking what you will become after you grown up, right? What you want to become, like that. So approximately like around there are 250 career opportunities are there, right? Different types of careers are there. But broadly to say, these are some of the examples: doctor, poet, astronaut, engineer, scientist, and legal advisors, right? So these are some of the careers I have listed, but majoritarily say in whichever career you are planning to get into, but your foundation should be very strong. It is irrespective of into which career you are entering into in future. And as a fact, with the 20 years of experience I have, the students definitely will not be having that much clarity that in you might have observed that there will be flipping in the choices also, right? So with the journey, with the path of the student running, it will be created that yes, this is the career meant for me, this is the most suitable career for me, right? So accordingly I want to give the overall information how to design your career, then so that to become successful in that path, right? So coming to this, whatever the career we are choosing, what is the final thing we want from it is, can anybody say what is the final thing we are expecting from that career? It is the success in that career, to be at the top and to have a premium lifestyle, to have a very good pay scale, to have a comfortable life, right? So all these things together, we can say maybe a parent or even the child also will be thinking that to succeed in the career we are choosing. This is the universal aspiration, right now. But for this aspiration to be reached, what do we have? What we should have? What we should develop so that in future this competitive career, what we are dreaming for, will become a cakewalk, right? So that is what I am taking you to into this. How is this possible? The career will be possible is, there are very three important points every parent has to take care and give the opportunity and provide. These are the three things to the child during their initial stage of foundation. The first most important is academic skills. Irrespective of into which career he or she is going, the very strong academic skills like strong foundation concepts is very, very required, right? So what comes under academic skills? It is the subject knowledge. It is a subject knowledge, then concept clarity should be there and problem solving ability should be there. That means in none of the competitive exams, in any of the career, they don't ask a theoretical question. They ask you in the questions, the problems in such a manner that they need the problem solving skills. It is not only the 2-line, 4-line, 1 paragraph, 2 paragraph writing, right? So when the child goes to the higher classes. Then second, very important, psychological competencies. You can understand to what level the competition is there. By now, almost many of the parents or all the parents might felt this competition, right? So if this much competition is there and the people, the population is growing on, so you can understand in future what will be the scale of competition for the children, right? So to sustain to this competition, we should have very strong psychological competencies. What are they? They are the stress management, very, very important. Because of not able to manage the stress, many of the students will leave the opportunity. Just if that duration is past, then they will get succeeded. But because of not able to handle the stress of competitive exams, many might leave it in the between, right? Then focus and concentration, another most important point throughout the journey, and resilience to whatever they have selected for. They should stick on to that and ultimately to get succeeded, right? And third most important aspect needed in competitive exam success is strategic and analytical skills. Strategic and analytical skills. Here, time management is very, very crucial. I read like 10 hours from morning to evening going to the school or college, and after that coming home, and then homework is done, different exam preparation is done. Entire this is for the concept preparation, but not having a focus on time management. 3 hours duration is given for all the students, but many of the students will be reaching to 50, 55, 60% of the questions, and very less number of students will be doing all the questions. There are many of the things, many of the students are scoring now 300 out of 300 in a JEE main exam. And that record 300 out of 300 also, for the first time, it was achieved by our resonant student only, Kalpit Virwal. The moment after he has secured 300 out of 300, all the students, parents were feeling it is possible for everyone. That from the next year onwards, many of the students are securing cent% score. Understanding? So if somebody is getting 300 out of 300 means you can clearly understand that all the questions, 75 questions, they are solving in the same given amount of time for all the students, right? So very important, time management. Then exam strategies. It is not like every question to be solved in the same pattern. There are different concepts to have a different approach, to be done in a different way. So these are the strategies how to handle different types of questions, different types of subjects, which subjects to start first, which subject to be taken next. Everything is what we are going to train the student, right? And critical thinking. There will be some questions given in the examination, some concepts will be given. The language itself, it looks like very critical, right? Very, very difficult, right? But if the student thinks in a very logical or a different manner, it becomes very easy to break it, to crack it. So that is where a difficult question to be solved in an easy manner, right? In an easy manner. So there is what is required is critical thinking, right? So these are the 3 most important aspects any student should be given by the parent or the teacher during the initial foundation days, right? Now, the question will come here that are these skills developed in the regular school curriculum? Are these skills given in the regular school curriculum? If you see here in the regular school curriculum, these cannot be provided actually because of the different types of constraints. Let's see what are the constraints of the school and what are the requirements from the competitive exams preparation. Now, I have listed down some of the most important things, but many points are there. So let's quickly discuss them. What are the school constraints? Why they are not able to teach to the competitive level? What is required for the student in future? Many of the students come to us, join us in our program in 11th standard. You know, there are 30 campuses of Resonance throughout Hyderabad, right? But what the parent will be telling, sir, our child do not have any foundation. Can he or she able to cope up in 11th standard? This is one of the very routine question we will be getting during admission time. But dear parents, please understand this. The heaviness will be understood at that time. And it feels like this is easier or light now. But the decision has to be taken now itself so that it will be comfortable for them the moment they reach to that level. Right? So, coming to school constraints, they focus on the board syllabus. Everybody can understand, many children are there in this webinar, right? So, you yourself can understand, are they going anything beyond that school syllabus, application oriented, and any very important concepts hidden are there which need to be taught so that they will become easier in future? No, right? They will stick on to the board syllabus. That is one thing. Second, limited time for in-depth concepts. None of the concepts, none of the chapters in school teaching will be gone in depth, right? Because there is a demarcation, right? Up to here only I have to teach. Up to here only in the examination, board exams will come. So therefore, obviously, they do not go into the depth of the concepts, that it becomes difficult for the student to go to the roots and make the foundation, right, for future. Then third is a standardized teaching approach will be there, which was a decades old teaching style, whatever is there of the school or the teacher, the same thing will be continued, go on throughout all the years without realizing how much evolution is happening outside the world, outside their school, right? So in a regular pattern, they will be going that it becomes unmatching, not matching to the external to the competitive exam preparation. First of all, the teacher themselves should be well qualified in competitive exams to have a very strong depth in the concepts. That is the reason why in Resonance we take such type of faculty who already have faced these competitive exams, cracked these exams, and have a passion for teaching to get into our program and to teach to the to mentor our students. So that is one very strong reason why Resonance stands tall in the market, right? And coming to what are the competitive exam requirements? The competitive exam requirements are, as I told you, advanced concept application is needed during the exams. Second, higher order thinking skills are also required. Already I covered this point. Speed and accuracy under pressure. Under pressure, speed and accuracy should be maintained. That is another most important factor for the competitive exams. And time management. The 3-hour time to be utilized in the best possible manner. It is like a diamond, right? So how to utilize it, how to utilize that 3 hours duration so that maximum efficiency can be brought out, right, from it. So these are some things where schools will fail and what actually competitive exams requirements are. Now, what is the solution here? So if these are the things my child is missing during the school preparation, irrespective of which school you are, which board you are, at which place you are, it doesn't matter here, because it is an live interactive AI enabled online program, right? So therefore the solution here is Resonance e-learning school boards plus foundation program. It's an integrated program. You can understand here two words are there here: school boards and also foundation program, competitive exam foundation program. Yeah, yeah, give me. Foundation program. Okay, okay. So dear all, please note down whatever doubts you are having, and at the end 10-15 minutes time I will give you, and during that time we will have all the interactions. Any type of small, big, any type of doubt you are having, please note it down, and once my content part I have explained to all, not to have the deviation, because many parents, చాలా మంది పేరెంట్స్ కూర్చొని ఉంటారు ఇక్కడ వెబినార్లో, డిఫరెంట్ స్టూడెంట్స్ ఉంటారు, రైట్ నా, డిఫరెంట్ డౌట్స్ వస్తాయి ఆబ్వియస్గా. కొంచెం మార్క్ చేసి పెట్టుకోండి, లాస్ట్లో మీకు అవన్నీ క్లియర్ చేస్తారు. ఓకేనా? ఓకే చైల్డ్? ఓకే నౌ, సో దిస్ is an integrated program, school board plus foundation program, right na? And now let's see what is done in this integrated program. As already the child was asking, let me quickly explain that one, and so that others also it will be better for them to follow it. A foundation program is, dear child, the foundation program means it is to create the foundation, to form the foundation on very important subjects which are going to be your subjects in competitive exams in future. Right now you might be from 6th to 10th standard, right now, and the moment you reach to 11th 12th standard, you need to give some competitive exams. Competitive exams means these are some of the exams which is not only for the school, for the entire community, that group of students who want to go through that career. Suppose some students will decide to do engineering, they have to give some exam. Some students want to decide to do law entrance exam, therefore law, right? So then they have to give law entrance examination. Some want to go through accounts or commerce related, then they have to give CA, CP type of exams. Some want to do medicine, they have to give one particular exam, medicine entrance exam they have to give. So like this, different competitive exams will be there in future, you have to give, and for that competitive exams, as very large competition will be there, our preparation should be started early, right? Our preparation should be started early. Suppose if I want to go to Olympics, or if I want to go for any national or international level of competition, how early I start, that much advantage, right? In the similar manner here also, as anyway you have to give the competitive exams, it is very important to start early and to have a good foundation. And being 25 years institute, we have clearly seen the difference in excellence, the difference in performance of the students when they come to this level. The students who have the foundation and the students who do not have the foundation, right? So that is the reason why we have come up with this integrated model, so that we can help the student wherever they are without wasting their time in traveling and all, right? Now coming to this integrated program, how we are catering, how we are offering to the student is in three aspects. We take the maximum importance, right? First one is right faculty. Believe me or not, if you are in the hands of a set of right faculty, automatically that driving force will come, that automatically the foundation for the upcoming career will be automatically laid, right? So a set of right faculty is required, and already I have told you what type of faculties will be there in Resonance e-learning programs, right? Then second, the right material. If the faculty have taught the student the best, so there should be something where they can sit and work and will excel, practice, then fail and then correct and then excel. That is the right material. Resonance material from the 2.5 decades, right, is the most important or topmost material, because there are 200 plus R&D people, research and development people are there at Kota, who will be continuously working in upgrading the material, right? So that material also will be provided to you with this program, right? Then coming to right guidance. So in this right faculty is there and right material is also provided, and at the right time, right guidance and right counseling is done, then the student will definitely reach to their dream destination. So that is what our belief, and we are focusing on this one, right? So right preparation will surely give the results. And now, what are the subjects which we will be focusing in this integrated program, and how will be the study material, right now? So the subjects we will be teaching in this integrated program is biology, physics, chemistry, mathematics, and mental ability. This biology, physics, and chemistry, these are the three subjects for the child in their school time will be present in a single subject as a science, environmental science or science, right now. But going forward into the higher classes, this subject will be divided into three parts: physics, chemistry, and biology. Even biology again will be divided into botany and zoology, right? Second, the another most important subject is mathematics, and third is mental ability. So altogether it will be like 5 subjects here, but actually you will be taught 3 subjects. So science is one subject where it is very vast with a lot of concepts which will be very, very important in future, that it is for students' comfort, understanding, easy understanding. We have divided it into the sub-subjects: physics, chemistry, and biology, right? Now coming to the importance of mathematics, as many parents are there, please keep it in mind and work out on this one. Irrespective of whatever career the child is going to select, or you are selecting the career to your child, mathematics is one subject everybody should learn. For every career, the backbone will be mathematics. Even for biology also, whatever the biotechnology or biomedical sciences or bioengineering sciences, any types of careers are there, for all of them, mathematics will be the backbone, right? So the technology, the computer itself is running with the mathematics, right now. So please understand. So recognizing the importance of mathematics, we are giving double the number of classes for maths in comparison to science, right? And the 5th subject, mental ability, is to develop the logical reasoning, right? And competitive skills, the different way of thinking during the competitive exams, all the things whatever are very, very important to be nurtured from the school age only. We have introduced this mental ability subjects. Very, very interesting, and the student will enjoy, will love it a lot, right? Mental ability. Now, so teaching, digital teaching methodology, like how I am taking the webinar now. Actually, the webinar, as it is for the parents also, they are there, information has to be given. Most of the time I am only speaking, but in the class it will not be like that. So whatever class is there, we have made it into a structural format, right? So in that, and it is a interactive session, the students will be continuously asking the doubts, and teacher also, the subject expert also, will be explaining the doubts and will be moving forward, right? So in this manner the classes will be conducted, right? So with the different types of presentations, videos, pictures, right? Different things we will be taking. Some models also we will be demonstrating in the class, so that the student will develop that visualization, and later on will become very helpful for them. And the teaching is done in the classroom. Then the next most important is what? Clearing the doubts the student is having. So we give the utmost importance to clear the doubts of the children, and for every class the last 20 minutes is dedicated for the doubts class only. And also every bi-weekly exclusively there will be 3 hours of doubt session will be there. Any student, any doubt they are having, irrespective of what is the taught in the classroom resonance integrated program, even the doubts they are having in the school program also, they can bring it and take the help of the subject experts, the teachers, right? So that is one most important thing the students have to keep in mind. Then effective curriculum. There will be an integrated curriculum will be provided to you, where it's an integrated curriculum where we will be focusing on covering the board exams and also competitive exam foundation. Competitive exam foundation. That means simultaneously you can think it like a tuition point, and at the same time to have a good foundation in a friendly environment for the future preparation. So in both ways it will become helpful for the child, that it's an integrated program. And I will show you the sample of this academic curriculum. A month-wise curriculum will be provided to the children. Even micro planner also will be there, like every week, every day, what class, what topics will be covered. And if you see here, in the month of March, from the physics, light chapter is taught. From chemistry, chemical reactions and equations are taught. Then from maths, real numbers, and from biology, nutrition, and from mental ability, alphabet test coding, coding, decoding, number series, alphabet test, then letter repeating series, like a different concepts or logical concepts will be there in that subject. So in this manner, in this particular month, what topics we are teaching, then the next month what topics we are teaching. So by this you will be able to map which chapter where is happening, that a coordination can be developed, right, with the school curriculum also, so that it can be done best. Now coming to the exams, first thing is, never the student should feel the examinations fearful. They should not get tensed or feared. For this main reason, again, the competitive exams need very strong foundation program, because in the foundation programs, we will be conducting multiple number of tests. For the first test, they will have the nervousness. Second test, little will be comfortable. Third test, much more comfortable. And fourth, fifth, and so on. The moment they reach to that level, right, so they feel like this is a normal test only, I have given it many times, so they will be performing much more better in an efficient format than compared to the non-foundation students. So that becomes a very important thing here, and we will be conducting fortnightly the exams. That means every 15 days the exam will be conducted, right, in the JEE and NEET pattern. Alternately, once a JEE, then NEET pattern, like a different ways. No much difference. Slowly we will be including these all patterns and all, so that a student will not have the repulsion immediately. Slowly, step by step, we will be introducing to them, and comfortably will take them through the program. So practice like the exam, perform in the exam. So it is like a rehearsal for the final exam, like. So in this exams, what type of exams we are focusing on? Very strategically, we have planned for a series of exams which are very valuable, that it will not be available outside. So this entire test series of the entire 6th standard syllabus or 7th standard syllabus will also be included into the program. Very important test series. Now, the first one will be periodic tests. We call it as PT. What is done in this PT is every 2 weeks, so whatever syllabus is completed, that will be conducted as a PT. PT1, PT2, PT3, PT4, PT5 like that, right? Every 2 weeks, fortnightly. Then after 2 PTs will come, after 3 PTs will come your cumulative test. Cumulative test. So every PT is for 2 weeks, right? So like that 3 PTs means 6 weeks. So entire 6 weeks or 1.5 month syllabus will be conducted in the form of CT. So after PT1, PT2, PT3, CT1 will come. Then PT4, PT5, PT6, then CT2 will come. So in this manner, systematically we take the students to give the exam. By that, with the teaching plus integrated with testing and all, let's assume academic year is completed. After the academic year, you will be having the pre-boards and board exams in your school, right? In the similar manner, in the competitive exams, we will be conducting the grand test. At the end of year, we will be conducting the grand test. Right now, so in this manner, testing pattern will be there. PT, CT and GT will be there, and for every test, a paper discussion will be done. Each and every question will be solved in the classroom after the exam is conducted in the next class, right? So once the question and its answer are discussed in the classroom, the student will be understanding where they have done the mistake, where they lost the marks, losing the marks. What is the reason for losing the marks? That they will go back to the teacher's explanation and understand it and will rectify it for the next exam. Understanding? So in that manner, in a cyclic process, every test will be going on at a timely counseling and mentoring will be provided for every test. Then coming to PTSM. This is the one, it's like a triangle where a teacher, parent and a student will be in an online, they will be joining in a particular slot that a discussion will happen in the improvement of the student. So every student will be given some particular slot, right? So that in that slot they will be attending online along with their parent, that we will be discussing what are the developments, if any failures or backlogs are there, how to cover them, how to plan it, and we will connect to the respective faculty also, so that they can be closed, right, successfully. So that is the most important thing, PTSM. Then till now I am explaining foundation program is very, very important when the student is reaching to the competitive exams age, right? So 11th, 12th standard. Now I am giving you a classic example from Resonance itself, where you can understand what is his success when he joined in 8th class in our foundation program. His name is Kanishk Kataria, and before going into this, please mind it that every student, I am not saying that every student will be reaching to this type of success only, but definitely the improvement will be there. They will excel in the career they are selecting, right? So definitely student efforts also will matter in any type of preparation, right now. So if you see this guy Kanishk Kataria, he joined in a Resonance foundation program when he was coming into the 8th class. So 8th, 9th, 10th, he took the foundation classes with Resonance, right? And he cleared the NTSC exam. This is a National Talent Search Examination, right? In 2008, then Kishore Vaignanik Protsahan Yojana exam, a scholarship examination conducted by central government throughout the education. Once the student is clearing this exam, throughout the education time, they will be given monthly scholarship, right, to support their studies. Then cleared JEE main examination with rank 24, All India rank 24 in 2010. Then JEE advanced exam also qualified. He made it to top with in computer science in IIT Bombay. IIT Bombay computer science. IIT Bombay for computer science is felt like a dream destination for many of the engineering students, right? If they are placing into this, getting into this IIT Bombay, yes, their dream is achieved like that, heaven like, right? So and he got campus placement in Samsung after completing 4-year BTech program, and ultimately he has cleared civil services examination, also IAS examination, with All India rank 1 in 2018. We have not taught, Resonance have not taught Kanishk Kataria for securing AIR rank, but definitely the foundation required in the direction of thinking, in the style of thinking, in the way the time management should be done, there the Resonance Foundation program will definitely help any of you children also, right? So this is one example that we plan the student to be taken care, so that he will be made through the journey to take them from the root to fruit, right? Now this is the, many of the parents might be having a little doubt, concern also, like what are the timings, at what timings classes will be conducted, and how the timetable will be there. So here it is there, one sample timetable. Let's fix that the child is studying in 6th standard. Let's just for understanding purpose, 6th standard they are present, and JEE is the NEET is the medical entrance examination. But mentioning these two names doesn't indicate that only for these two the foundation will be helpful. I already told you in the initial itself, this foundation will be helpful for the student to whatever career they will be selecting in the future. But the reason for mentioning these two is these two are the most famous or most important competitive exams. Engineering has the wide chance of opportunities. There are hundreds and thousands of different types of career can be created with the engineering background, right? So that is the reason why I have mentioned them here. Now coming back to, if the student is studying in 6th class, the student need to attend classes alternately 3 days a week, that is a Monday, Wednesday and Friday. And Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 2 classes will be there every day. So the first period, period 1, 6 to 7:10 p.m. evening, right now. So 6 to 7:10 p.m. will be there first class. Then 10 minutes time interval will be there. After that 7:20 to 8:30 second lecture will be there. Second class will be there. That means 6 to 7:10 means 6 to 7:10 means this is 70 minutes, and this 70 minutes we divide systematically into 3 parts. The first part is the first 10 minutes is for the quick revision of the previous class, whatever we have done. So student might forget, miss, or to bring all the students onto the same energy level. So we do the just revision of the recalling of the previous class. Then the next 40 minutes will be for the new concept teaching. Then the last 20 minutes will be for the doubt clarification. Understanding? So in this manner the class is designed. After this 70 minutes slot, then 10 minutes break will be given, and you can go refresh, take water, and like that, and then you can come back quickly for the second lecture. And 3 days in a week only classes will be there. Understand this. The purpose is to create a good foundation in a healthy, friendly atmosphere, but not to overburden the student from the school days. It should not be neglected completely, nor it should be overloaded completely. So both things we have taken care that we are making the program in a moderate content wise, moderate heaviness, right? Not to be too short, not to be very heavy. Okay. Now I told you fortnightly, every 2 weeks one exam will be conducted. When will that exam will be conducted is on a other day where classes are not there. Like suppose Tuesday exam will be conducted 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. But in 2 weeks, 1 week only exam will be conducted. What will be done in this slot in the next week? will be a dedicated doubt class where the student can ask anything. Anything the student can ask related to the subject only, but can ask anything, even it is from the program, resonance program, or even from the school taught chapters also. Okay, na? As it is an integrated program. So like this, for 6th standard, 7th standard, 8th, 9th, 10th, the classes will be there. Okay. So I hope you have understood the timetable. Now, what is the resonance edge? Why should you join a resonance foundation program? First of all, I have given you the importance. What is the importance of foundation program? Second, I have told you what is the expertise of resonance. 2.5 decades of experience in mentoring, in making the students successful in reaching to their dream destination is the most strongest point. Third, most energetic, young and dynamic faculties, so that they do not see the clock but will be ready to support the students. Then a very important study material is included in this program that students can maximum utilize it. Knowingly or unknowingly, many of the people from many different places, institute, schools also will be expecting for resonance material to be taken, right? That is the strength of the resonance material, right? These are some of the success stories which our students, few of the students, whoever will be coming and discussing, right? So some of them we have kept it here. These are the sample like only, many are there like this, right? Then, yep, 2 minutes, madam. Once this program is there, I will give you the time, right? Just we have come to the end. Success is not for the chosen few, it is for those who choose to prepare. Choosing is everybody will do. I want to become this one, I want to become that one, this one, that one, like that. But from the 100 people who are choosing, who are dreaming, daydreaming, whatever it is, it will come, success will come only to that people who will choose to do it. Definitely will reach to it. Definitely will succeed for it. Understanding? So that is. Now, coming to another important aspect, many of the students, many of the parents might be. 1 second. Yeah. So another important information you can go through here, the fee structure for this entire program. I have told you what all will be included. 1 second, please. Okay. So this is a one thing that you can understand. This is the regular examination fees, and this is the whatever the students or the parents are joining to demo class, right? This webinar class for them, just as a token of appreciation, or you can say, or to little extent discount, you can say like 10% it is included here. One thing you have to understand, right? So the fee structure is kept in a very optimum level, so that not to compromise in quality and to deliver the best to the students, we have kept this very attractive and budget friendly fee structure. This includes all I have already told you. Again, I am telling, the teaching material is there, very good, excellent material will be there for the students in objective pattern, which will be in a stepwise, will be helpful for the students in all the years, right? Expert faculties, then year-long live classes with interactive classes, then a test series we are providing every regular time, and then mentoring and counseling to the students. Dedicated faculties will be allotted to each and every child, so that their improvement will be tracked regularly. So all these things, just if you think it like in a tuition also, per month in a quality tuition, it will be taken more than 10,000 rupees. So understand it. So all these things together, our main motto is to reach to the students, to help them so that they can comfortably face the competitive exams in future. You can take a screenshot if you want it for the future reference also. And these are the most important contact information. Here it is provided, the email address, then contact number, and the website also for some more information, additional information, right? And not only this, even you can call me also for any of the subject related, program related queries are there. Myself, MVK sir, then 8142424141. Okay, so you can call to me also. I myself, I have joined in Resonance in 2011. I completed my studies from NIT Warangal, and from 2011 I am with Resonance. Yeah, thank you all. Thank you for joining the webinar. All the best.